If you're participating on SealSend, there is currently an update that you need to do urgently. First of all, you need to install the SealSend extension, that is the wallet extension. Then secondly, you need to deposit some amount of ICE. And thirdly, you need to complete a transaction to activate this wallet. This update is very important because this is probably where you're going to be receiving your SealSend airdrop when they decide to start doing their token distribution. And as you can see, I've already made a post on this on my Telegram channel for those of you that are on it. And if you still do not understand, that is why I am making this video version to the update. So the first thing you want to do is you need a laptop, that is a computer. But if you don't have it, you can still use your mobile device. All you basically have to do is to install a browser called Mrs. Look at Mrs. browser. Once your Mrs. browser opens up, you go to the extension, and to locate this page, you basically have to click that extension button, or you go to this menu button, and then you can see from this list here, extensions. Then you select to open it. At the top left of your screen, you click on that hamburger menu. Once the hamburger menu opens up, you are now going to select this Chrome Web Store. Look at. Then you tap on it, and it's going to open up. Once it opens up, you will now zoom this in. Look at, this is the extension page. So what I want to do on this page is to search for the SealSend extension. So I'm going to use this search bar to type in my SealSend. This is now the SealSend extension. What you want to basically do next is to tap on it. So you are going to open it, and then you get to the page where you have to now add the extension. So you can see this is the page here. If I scroll to the right, you can see this add to Chrome. So you basically have to click on add to Chrome and wait for it to get added to your list of extension. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Just click on OK. To know that you've done this successfully, once you add it, you are going to receive this option that says remove from Chrome. Then the next thing I want to do now is to click on that extension button at the top of my screen. That extension button, you click on it, and it's going to bring the list of my extensions. Then from this list, you can see the SealSend. Then you can now select on that SealSend and wait for it to open up. Now here are these instructions. Make sure you take your time to read this before you go through it. I have read it, so I'm not going to be reading it in this video. I'll just basically have to scroll past through it and go ahead to create the wallet. So you just basically have to select next, next, and zoom it out. Once we have that out of the way, the next step is to either create a wallet or import an existing wallet. I don't have a wallet on this before, so I'm going to go ahead and create one. Once you click on the create button, they will give you some seed phrase that you have to keep very secure. That is the way you'll be accessing your wallet. The next thing is to go ahead and create your wallet pin. Once that is done, you've successfully created your wallet and you're done with the first part of this video. We will now head to the second part, where you will have to purchase your ICE coins and deposit some amount of ICE coins and do the transaction to get your wallet verified, blah blah blah. So you can see this is my wallet, and on my screen you can see that it is showing that unvalidated or unverified something here. So this is just my whole screen. Now all I basically have to do now is to now deposit some amount of ICE tokens. If you remember correctly, ICE is listed on BitGet, OKX, and KuCoin. And when ICE was listed, it was listed on BNB blockchain. But on this SealSend, what you are required to deposit is ICE on ION blockchain, not BNB. And the reason is because ICE is listed on BNB blockchain, but along the line, they developed their own blockchain called ION. But this their blockchain is not yet available on these exchanges. It's not available on Bybit. It is not available on KuCoin, and I have not checked OKX. So if you are purchasing your ICE from any of these exchanges, you have to send it into a decentralized platform like MetaMask, and then you bridge it to ION. I'm going to show you how to bridge in this video. So you have to send your ICE on BNB, and then you bridge it to ION and transfer into this your SealSend. And in case you don't want to go through all that stress, because all what you're even required to deposit is just a minimum of one ICE. In case you don't want to go through all of that stress doing the bridging here and there, you can still purchase from me. all you basically have to do is to check the link in the description box of this video. If you're watching from YouTube, there is a link there to my Telegram channel. Once you enter my Telegram channel, you check the first pinned post. You see my WhatsApp contact there. Then you can message me to purchase. Same thing if you're watching from TikTok, you can check the link on my bio or my profile. The link tree there will lead you to my Telegram where you can get my WhatsApp contact and message me to purchase. Once we have that out of the way, the first thing is to copy your wallet address on this page, and then I'll head into my MetaMask where I have my ICE network deposited already, and then I'll bridge it to ION and transfer into this place. Once your MetaMask opens up, make sure you are on BNB blockchain, and as you can see, I have some amount of BNB for gas fees. After depositing my ICE, I'll still need to purchase BNB for gas fees because we are bridging from BNB blockchain. So definitely you need gas fees in BNB. The next thing you want to do is to head to the browser session inside your MetaMask. And you can do that by clicking this fourth option at the bottom right of your screen. Then using this search bar, I want to type in bridge. Hope I'm getting the spelling correct. So I'm going to type in bridge.io. Sorry, bridge.ice.io. That is what I'm going to type in because that is the website for the bridging. Then the next thing is to go ahead and open it up. So this is how the page looks like. And as you can see, it is not complete. For me to access this full page, I'll have to switch this my browser here to desktop mode. But unfortunately, MetaMask does not support desktop mode, so I have to deal with this on this page. The next thing I want to do is to, at the top left of my screen, you can see this blue button. The full text there is connect wallet. So I'll go ahead and click on it to connect my wallet to this page. So that is it. Once the connection is done, the next thing is to go ahead and swap my ICE into ION. Now I'm going to be using the whole ICE on my balance, which is 279, and what I'll be getting is 278. That is because they are charging 0.5 ICE for gas fee, and they're also charging 0.0002 BNB. Now the wallet I copied from that my SealSend extension is what I'm going to paste here. Once I do that, the next thing is to go ahead and click on this transfer button, and then we wait for the next pop-up. This is the first pop-up I've received. The next thing is to just basically click on next, just confirm, accept all of this thing they are asking you to do. And this one is for the swapping to ION blockchain. So this first gas fee they are charging is for swapping, not actually the sending. So when I click on this approve, my ION on BNB blockchain will be swapped to ICE on ION blockchain. After that, we wait for the transaction to be submitted, and this is where we now get to send. The problem I discovered here is that my gas fee was not enough. The BNB I have was not enough. So I had to pause this video and go ahead to deposit some amount of BNB once again before I now proceed with this step. So after depositing, I basically have to come to this MetaMask again, type bridge.ice, and since it's already converted into ION, it's just for me to go and continue from this process of sending. After depositing my gas fee, I come back to this page, fill in the wallet address again, and then I click on the transfer once again. And I wait for this transaction to submit, and then I basically have to confirm. You can see this is the page I was hooked on where my gas fee got exhausted. So I click on confirm, and after that, we now wait for my ICE to be sent. Now you wait for the transaction to be submitted. Then the second thing is for the blocks to be confirmed, and the third thing is for the votes to be completed. And as you can see, I have 6 votes already, so I have to stay on this page until it completes 10 votes and my transaction gets successful. After what felt like forever, the votes finally got completed, and as you can see, this is my wallet and my ICE has been deposited 278.5. So the next thing we are going to do to get this wallet activated is to complete a transaction. Now to complete the transaction, all you basically have to do is to click on send, and then I'm going to send out just 1 or 2 ICE out of this wallet into my MetaMask, and after that my wallet should get verified. But the problem is I tried sending it, although my password is correct. I tried several times and it is not going, and other users have also reportedly complained to me regarding this issue. So I think it's still a problem from them. So I'm going to advise, just create this wallet, deposit some amount of ICE, deposit just 2. I made a mistake. I wouldn't have deposited this whole 278 because it's a waste on my part since I can't even send it out of the wallet as of now. So deposit just 2, 3, or whatever amount you feel like depositing, and then you hold on for further updates. And as usual, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, turn on the bell icon so you get notifications whenever I upload a new video like this, and using the link in the description box of this video, join my Telegram channel to stay in touch.